Hello everyone, welcome to today's update on land investment. Today we'll be discussing about the factors to consider before embarking on that your land investment. These factors we are discussing is very crucial, very important for you to consider them before investing in that particular land you want to buy. Okay, the first factor to consider is location. When you talk about location, you have to check the accessibility of the land. Is the land accessible? Can you get through the land? You understand? If the land doesn't have access, you can't see the land, you can't step your feet to the land, the road, they will give you excuse. Maybe the person that wants to sell it to you will give you excuse. It's not motorable, we can't access it. This just buy, they will give you receipt. No, you must access the land you are buying. The land must have access road to the place. Then you have to check the proximity. Still under location, you have to check the proximity to the land and also amenities to the land, because if there is no amenity is like a kind of, there will be a potential growth, a kind of potential development towards that area, because that particular area, if there's no plans, no potential plans for growth there, maybe there's some government offices that are about to be brought there, or like there's some new infrastructures that want to be erected there, or maybe the place has been mapped for the new city design, a kind of if such thing is not there, my dear, don't buy. There's no road to that place, you can't even enter that place, don't buy. And there's no proximity, there's no amenity, nothing to show for potential growth, don't go to that side. Then number 2 is the zoning and the regulations. You have to understand the local laws and the restriction guarding that particular land you want to invest in, because there's some areas you will buy. Let me give you an example. They will tell you that that particular area is an industrial area. An industrial area, now, they only want industries to be there, and they are using it to collect data for their weather forecast or like their meteorological data collection and experiments, whatever, carbon sequestration. Those ones, they know what to do with it. But when you buy land there and you go and erect a residential building, maybe for instance you want to build, and because you get it cheaper there, you won't have to go and buy. After buying, maybe in the next 10 years or to 15 years, they will come and start destroying every property there. You start having issues. So you have to know the local laws and the restriction guarding that particular area or that particular land before embarking on that investment. Then number 3 is the market demand. This market demand is very important. You have to research on the current or the future demand for that land in that area. You understand? Research on the planned projects. What's the projects coming up towards this area? What's the plan? What's the government plan? What have been drafts? You understand? What have been mapped out in this area? You understand? What's the design for this area? The development. If there is none, my dear, don't buy. Don't buy. So that you not buy that after living in this life, it have never developed nothing, you didn't reap anything. It will go after a story will enter the ones that have a research, that have a project planned, that have a development plan. Then the fourth factor you have to consider is the topographical factor. That's the topography of that land. You have to check whether it's a swampy area, the type of soil. You consider the type of soil first. You understand? If it's a swampy area or a tableland, like for some persons that are super rich, or they don't have plenty money, they want to go and buy swampy area. If you buy swampy area, the whole money you use to erect that your 3-story building, you will bury it only doing foundation. Meanwhile, what you should have done is to go and buy a table land. Consider the land, let the land be a table land, so that you can start up your structures. You will know that your money you are using it to build your house, not to do everything inside foundation. You understand? People that build in areas, they like it. You understand? They have the money, they have their reasons, they can erect it. You understand? And it flows well. So you understand the category where you yourself falls in, then you play your part well there. Then the fifth factor to consider here is the documentation. This documentation, you have to know the documents involved. You understand? The proper documents, like, it has to have a deed of assignment. The deed of assignment, you have to check the power of attorney, you get your receipts, you get your allocation paper, then you get your survey plan. Survey plan, very, very important, because any land you are buying, they must show you the land. You put beacon for you, you know where it starts, where it stops. You stand in your land, you see it. If not, don't buy. If they are telling you stories that is not this I'm telling you, don't buy. You have to make sure that the documents involved are intact. They are intact. You make your due diligence. Then the sixth one is the budget. You have to set a budget, know how much you are buying that particular land for. You understand? And also bear it in your mind that there are some costs, some taxes that are involved, not only paying for the land, not only the land that you paid for, because there are some taxes you need to pay. If you buy the land, you pay that you are paying for your land, you just pay for land. No, you have to make sure that you pay for your land, you pay for your survey plan, they will put beacon for you. You understand? Allocate your land for you immediately. Then the seventh one is security. This one I remove cap for security, because you have to consider the security of the land you are buying. It's not a land you buy today, tomorrow they will tell you that their last born have sold it, meanwhile their first son sold it to you, and before you know what is happening, their mother sold it also. You will see 3 persons holding the same C of O, original of that particular land they sold to you, and everybody dragging it. No, you have to check the security of the land. Is this land legal? Who and who is involved? Who and who owns this land? Is it a company property, like the owner own, or the one for the kindred? You understand? You need to do your due diligence properly to be sure and know that what you are buying is genuine. You need to know the genuinity of the land before paying or investing on any particular land. You understand? This will help you not to fall inside the hands of the fraudsters, and it will help you not to fall inside any trouble while trying to invest in land. You understand? I remain your favorite real estate consultant, Chinasa Quindalene. Yeah, so while trying to consider to invest in that property, why don't you give us a call? Let us guide you on how to acquire a property that is going to give you joy, give you high return on investment, and you will happily go and sleep that your land is safe and secure. In my next video, we're going to discuss about documentation. So see you there. Thank you.